My name is Bernard Sweeney. I'm an Irish traveller and I'm based here in the Republic of Ireland, a community from a particular mentality and a particular background. The settled education versus a traveller education.
And in fact, the reason you have to teach them is because they are not the person's language. Nobody, your actual language, nobody teaches you. I mean, your language just grows in your head. You know, you stick a child in a young child in an environment where people are speaking language, and that child can no more help knowing that language than the child can help growing. It's just part of human growth is for some component of the brain to pick up the language.
And then you decide for yourself. You make up your own mind. You can say, well, that's not possible. That's not true. That's lies. But all of this is backed up with science and historical recorded evidence. All these colonial labels from travellers, tinkers, itinerants, vagrants, woods people, bogs people, hedge people, wanderers. Even if we adapted names ourselves, such as tinkers, itinerant, or minkers, pavies, all these labels and counter labels or adapting labels or owning labels are all part of a colonial history. This is why we're dying. We've got our NGOs, organizations, they've got programs, they're not the best in the world, it's not their fault. But as it goes, despite all the funding, despite all the investment, despite all the programs, despite the so-called best education.
Why does language have rules? Why were we taught these rules in grade school? Why is bad grammar bad grammar?
Well, when you're taught rules of your own language in grade school, the chances are very strong that what you're being taught is false.
Nobody understands how to address it. Nobody understands how to get around it, how to work with it, how to fix it, how to mend it. And this has been prolonged over a long period of time, not with people with ill intentions or the worst intentions. Sometimes it's with the best intentions.
Drawn from a very, very small pool, largely controlled by the Honourable Society of the King's Inn. Interesting in and of itself. I learned a little bit about that chatting to somebody on the phone today. Set up by King Henry VIII. To ensure that we control access to the bar and keep the Catholics out initially. That was the original purpose of the Honourable Society.